100,000 subscribers is a milestone many dream of achieving. But what if I told you that I was going to achieve just that in only 30 days? You see, recently I came across a creator who managed to do it, but he only made $1,000. But I knew that I could do it better, so I challenged myself to reach $5,000 in just 30 days. And I was so confident that I could do it. So if I don't do it by the end of this video, I'll be giving $200 to one person who comments on this video. Here's the plan. YouTube Shorts. With YouTube actively expanding growth opportunities for creators, the impossible has become more possible than ever before. And for this challenge, reaching 100K in 30 days would be too expensive and take way too long. So the choice was simple, and there was no time to lose. However, getting started was not going to be simple. You see, choosing a niche for this channel would prove to be the most difficult thing in this entire challenge. The reality is, while YouTube Shorts are pretty easy, they usually don't make that much money. You see, while I could go ahead and just hit that 100,000 subscriber goal, that doesn't necessarily mean that I will reach $5,000. So I got to work looking for a niche that would not only make me a lot of money, but also help me grow very fast. And this is where the real challenge started. I began on YouTube looking at popular search terms and looking at big niches. The main thing I was looking for was views. If a niche had a considerably high amount of views in the last 30 days, that was a sign. Even with the lower money earned, it could still be absurdly profitable. And that is when I came across Minecraft. I was seeing channels hit 100 million views in just 30 days. To make matters even more insane, a lot of the content was super low effort. Most of the content was just revolving around skits, memes, and funny moments. The content was super easy to make, and most importantly, easily recyclable. And this would actually work out for me. You see, I have experience with Minecraft. When I was a kid, I used to make videos on the game, so I have a lot more experience than most people would coming into this. So I knew what had to be done. Without wasting any time, I looked more into these Minecraft shorts. And what I found was insane. This niche was more profitable than I ever had thought. Just a couple years ago, the RPM, or how much you make off 1,000 views, was only 10 cents, which means 10,000 views was $1. But the videos I was seeing in this niche had an RPM of 13 to 23 cents per 1,000 views. So not only were these videos super easy to make, but if you wanted to pay someone, it would be extremely cheap and easy for them to remake all the videos for you, which means it'd be a lot easier to make back the money you spent on the videos. However, this was only the beginning. With the niche being decided, the next problem that arose was finding videos to make. After all, even if videos were getting views in this niche, that doesn't mean all of my videos were going to get guaranteed views. It only meant that there was a possibility. So I spent time looking for specific formats of videos that did well in this niche. That's when I came across a YouTuber who was making relatable Minecraft shorts. Whether it was funny memes, stereotypes, or custom content, it all related to a person watching the video. And when I saw this, I knew right away that there was a content gap here. With a format as loose as memes and skits, the possibilities of videos were endless. But the best part about this is they were extremely low bar for production quality. It was as easy as writing down an idea, hitting record, acting it out, and then slightly cutting the clips to make it look better. So on my search for video ideas, I looked at platforms like Instagram and TikTok for video ideas. Those videos I could then take and reformat for YouTube, where it just wasn't done as much yet. Instagram Reels were chocked full of Minecraft content. Essentially, they were fun little scenarios that were pretty much staged, and that made them extremely easy to make. The best part is the viewer base didn't care as long as the content was good and fun to watch. And believe it or not, most of them had well over 10 million views. And now that we had the niche, ideas, and a plan, it was time to lock in on it. The first step of creating my content was pretty simple. So I opened a Minecraft world where I literally just reenacted the Instagram reel with my face cam on it. Yeah, the content was pretty cringe, but I promise it'll be worth it. Meaning the next step was to take the clip, put it into my editing software, cut everything up, and then export. That was the entire process. Plan the idea, record the idea, edit it super simply, and then post. However, there was something extremely important that I missed while I was researching. And it was actually something that I didn't even find out until one of my friends showed me it.
Okay, start putting like different variants of do not check the sound in the title, because when people like click the sound, it counts as like an engagement, like subbing and liking.
And this method that Spencer is talking about is something I like to call engagement farming. To put it simply, the idea was to put do not check the sound in your description, and it would show up at the bottom of the short. What it essentially did was just boost engagement overall in the short from people clicking the sound. Although that engagement never really reflected in the actual post, something my friend showed me is that his stats were way better on the shorts that he did put do not check the sound in than that he didn't. Since there was really no downside to using the method, I trusted it. And after researching thoroughly through those few days, I decided it was really time to lock down on these shorts. So I spent the next few hours creating tons of videos to pump them out on this channel. By taking video ideas that did well on other platforms, I was able to record them, edit them, and post them all by myself. I was able to get 20 videos planned, edited, and recorded all in the same day. This let me walk away with about 20 shorts that were edited, scheduled, and ready to go for the next couple weeks. And since I had been working all day on getting everything ready, on the end of day 7, I decided it was time to head to bed. And eventually, after a few days of letting my shorts cook in the algorithm, I opened YouTube Studio and found something pretty interesting. My first 2 shorts were performing fairly decently, a few thousand views and a little bit of engagement. And at first, I didn't really think anything of it. It was nice to see some numbers, but it wasn't quite what I was looking for. So again, I went back to the drawing board and let my old shorts cook in the algorithm while I waited. And eventually, about 3 days after I started posting shorts, I really began to see some numbers. One of the posts from the early batch randomly started to get a huge push in the algorithm. This video shot up 100,000 views after the first 3 days of being uploaded. I know it seems small, but this is very good for this channel. One of the hardest parts about YouTube is to get a new channel to perform. So the fact that I already got 100,000 views on this brand new channel meant that videos in the future actually have a chance of performing, given that they have the right ideas, of course. We were already a week into the challenge, and so far I had only managed to get 100,000 views on my biggest video, and 500,000 across all of them. If I didn't find a way to perform better, I'd be losing the challenge, and I'd have to pay a commenter $200. Now fast forwarding a week later, let's see how many views this video has now. 4.4 million. Yeah. This video scaled fast, but what's even more insane is that the video prior to that one also got pushed. It now has over 2 million views, and the one before that one is at 1.2 million. Now, I was fairly happy with these results, but I'm already over a quarter of the way in, and wanting to hit 100,000 subscribers, I still had a lot of work to do. Okay, so I'm recording this right now on like the actual day. We're at 35,000 subscribers, and all my videos are being pushed super hard. In 2 weeks, we've gained over 20 million views and $3,000. I'm doing about $250 to $300 a day and gaining 1.5 to 2 million views per day as well. We're doing good, but not good enough. At this rate, I'm gonna end up owing you guys $200. I'm halfway in and only at 35,000 subscribers. If I don't pick things up soon, we're not hitting this goal. Okay, so I was getting like super scared about not hitting this goal. So I've been scrolling Instagram all day looking for short ideas. And I just came across a guy mining diamonds and then finding a ton of coal. It has over 20 million views, so I'm really thinking about just redoing this one. But of course, getting my own spin on it. Okay, so it's been 3 days since I uploaded the mining video. And it is already at 1 million views. And it's starting to get pushed even more. This is our biggest view day yet. And it's only going up. Things are looking great right now, and I think it's only up from here. All right, so I think it's been about 4 days, but I have 5 videos that absolutely took off, with one even having 6 million views right now, and we're at 80,000 subscribers. We've earned about $4,000 too. The channel is absolutely taking off. I have nothing to say other than I'm insanely shocked. This is actually insane. We are so close to our goal of $5,000 and 100,000 subscribers. It's been 3 weeks and we only have 20,000 subscribers left and $1,000 more to hit. These next 7 days are going to be crucial to the challenge. It's all or nothing now. Either we hit the goal or we fail. There is no more room for mess ups or failure. Over those 7 days, I spent my time finding the best possible videos and recreating those. I recreated videos with the most comments, the most views, and the most likes. Every video that I was uploading was getting 100,000 views without fail, with some even reaching upwards of 5 million views. So it's the last day. I've uploaded my final video and we hit our goal of 100,000 subscribers and we destroyed the money goal. We made $6,172. We beat the goal of $5,000 and hit our subscriber goal. This video was actually filmed over a year ago and I just got around to editing it finally. My friend started off by editing it, but I ended up finishing it. Nowadays, I actually make over $50,000 a month off of YouTube and I run a course called Double Take. If you're interested in it, it's in the description below. I do one-on-one coaching and I also do group calls. Check it out below. If you're not interested, that's completely fine. I drop a ton of free sauce on this YouTube channel, so make sure you guys subscribe.